Behind its ancient walls are archives, relics, and traditions that stretch back nearly 2,000 years. Some stories are historical, some are controversial, and others exist somewhere between rumor and belief. Today, we explore the legends, unanswered questions, and historical mysteries connected to one of the most powerful religious institutions on Earth. Let's begin. The Forbidden Grimoire among occult legends. One title appears again and again, the Grand Grimoire, sometimes called the Red Dragon. According to folklore, it contains rituals for summoning powerful spiritual entities, even Lucifer himself. Scholars debate its origins. Some believe early versions appeared in the 1700s, while others argue it borrowed heavily from older texts falsely attributed to King Solomon. Over time, rumors began claiming that a rare copy of this book is stored inside the Vatican's archives, locked away from public access. There is no verified evidence supporting this claim. Still, the rumor persists. For believers in conspiracy theories, the idea that dangerous knowledge might be preserved, but restricted, fuels endless speculation. Is it hidden, or is it simply myth layered over history? UFO claims and the Vatican. In recent years, discussions about unidentified aerial phenomena have moved from science fiction into serious government conversations. One of the most widely discussed modern claims came from David Grush, a former U.S. intelligence official. He alleged that in the 1930s, an unidentified craft crashed near Magenta, Italy, during the rule of Benito Mussolini. According to the claim, the object was secretly recovered and later transferred to the United States after World War II, with assistance from Vatican officials. The Vatican has never confirmed such events. No physical evidence has been publicly presented. Still, for some, the idea that a global institution might quietly observe extraordinary discoveries isn't impossible. Whether the story is fact, misunderstanding, or exaggeration remains unknown. The alleged Vatican time machine in the 1960s, an Italian priest named Pellegrino Ornetti claimed that he helped build a device called the chronovisor. According to his story, the machine could view scenes from the past, like a window into history. He even claimed to have witnessed ancient events, including the crucifixion of Christ. No verified device was ever shown. No scientific proof was produced. The Vatican neither officially endorsed nor seriously addressed the claim. Most historians consider the chronovisor story a fabrication. Yet it remains one of the most unusual legends associated with Vatican secrecy. The necropolis beneath St. Peter's Basilica. Beneath St. Peter's Basilica lies a real and documented archaeological wonder, the Vatican necropolis. Located several levels below the basilica floor, this ancient burial ground dates back to the Roman Empire. Excavations in the 20th century uncovered pagan Roman tombs, early Christian burials, structures from multiple historical periods. Among these findings is a site long believed to be the burial place of St. Peter, regarded in Catholic tradition as the first pope. While the Vatican affirms the tradition, absolute scientific certainty remains debated. What is undeniable, however, is that the basilica stands atop nearly 2,000 years of layered religious history. The sudden death of Pope John Paul in September 1978. Pope John Paul I died only 33 days after his election. The official cause, a heart attack. However, inconsistencies in early reports and the absence of a full autopsy fueled speculation. At the time, the Vatican Bank was embroiled in financial controversy involving figures such as Roberto Calvi, whose later death in London intensified public suspicion. No conclusive evidence has ever shown foul play in the Pope's death. Yet the timing and surrounding financial scandals continue to inspire theories. The Egyptian obelisk in St. Peter's Square. Standing at the center of St. Peter's Square is an ancient Egyptian obelisk, over 3,000 years old. Originally erected in Heliopolis, Egypt, it was transported to Rome by Emperor Caligula. Long before the Vatican existed in its modern form, this stone witnessed Roman spectacles and persecution. In 1586, it was relocated to its current position, symbolically incorporated into the Christian heart of Rome. It remains a reminder that the Vatican's history is built upon layers of ancient civilizations. The prisoner Pope. After Italian unification in 1870, Pope Pius IX refused to recognize the new Italian government. He declared himself a prisoner in the Vatican. For nearly 60 years, popes did not leave Vatican territory. The conflict ended in 1929 when Pope Pius XI signed the Lateran Treaty with Mussolini, formally establishing Vatican City as an independent state. This agreement shaped the Vatican's modern political status. The Shroud of Turin is believed by many to be the burial cloth of Jesus. In 1988, radiocarbon dating suggested the fabric originated in the medieval period, not the 1st century. Supporters argue contamination may have affected the results. Skeptics consider the dating reliable. The Vatican does not officially declare it authentic, but it allows veneration. To believers, it is sacred. To scientists, it remains debated. Final thoughts: the Vatican is not simply a religious center. It is a sovereign state, a keeper of archives, a symbol of continuity, a place where legend and history intersect. Some mysteries are rooted in fact. Some are fueled by imagination, and others may never be fully resolved. What makes these stories powerful isn't just secrecy, it's the tension between faith, power, and human curiosity.